like, oh, I'm 210 now, let me take a 4. And then I either hit it really good and it goes over, or it's perfect. It's just kind of depends on what's going on there. Oh my goodness. I thought I was gonna be loose. So that one went 210. It's inconsistent.
With the new set of irons and so forth?
My miss is typically right.
Okay, so.
Typically.
Okay.
So.
More of a push, or do you really slice it?
It almost feels like a push, and it's a hard slice sometimes.
Then it becomes even a worse
slice. Yeah, because I put so much side spin on it.
And what are we hoping to go? You want more distance, or
I want it to feel nice on contact and a little bit more distance.
But maybe a little better dispersion too.
Yeah, like a little bit more forgiveness.
Something that gets a little bit more consistently where you want.
Right. I've never seen this before. 206. My 7 is there. Oh, that was fat. So my distance is like kind of what I think it is with the 7. Oh my goodness, that was hilly. Look at that ball flight. Pulled the Tyler.
Organization is on back order.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, because I've never been fitted. My dad gave me these Adams clubs when I was in high school 10 years ago. So I've been swinging at this. On my driver, I just went to a stiff shaft, and that feels a lot better. Handicap last year was a 10. My best round broke 90 last week. Shot at 86 at Patty. First time playing that course, so it felt kind of good. Might be as warm as I'm gonna get.
Okay, you got it. Okay, for the numbers you gave, that would be more at sea level. Where do you normally play? You say it's here, right?
Yeah,
180 to 200 was here.
Yeah, but like I said, I've never checked my distances. It's just like a.
Okay, hit a couple more. I was gonna say, I know we're not far off, but that's a ton. See if I have us at 50,000 feet or some damn thing. I'm gonna double check. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do here, right now I'm deleting all those shots.
Okay.
They have nothing to do with the price of team shot. Okay. So right now I'm going to have you get 4 or 5 shots with your 6 iron to kind of give us an idea where the 6 iron's at, kind of what the dispersion is, and then we're going to look at some numbers, and then we'll go through and start hitting some shafts. Okay. And I use the same club head all the way through shafts, so that way the only difference we're noticing in the numbers is shaft dynamics. Which we'll get to, but go ahead.
I'm hitting this a lot further than I thought I would be. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God. See, that's a beautiful line. That felt heely. That one felt. Oh, shiza. Don't look at that one. That one's cut. I pulled something, and it might have been my left cheek. I feel like I'm gonna get wore out.
I'm gonna take it this 125 one you missed it.
Yeah, that one felt terrible. Yeah, that one right there.
Yep. So let's kind of talk through what we've got here. Okay, you've seen all this stuff on going through the different simulators you've been on.
Yeah.
That's you. That's your club speed. The ball speed coming off that.
Okay.
Smash factor. That is nothing more than dividing these two numbers. It's an efficiency number of how the club, shaft, and everything is reacting to your input and seeing how well the ball's coming off of it.
Okay.
Okay? So 139. PGA professionals with a 6 iron, 138. Well, that seems interesting. Well, it's 138 because they like to work the ball this way, work the ball that way, which sometimes for an average.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're just smoking in standard shot right down the gut, they're probably at 142.
Okay.
Okay. Launch, spin, distance, height, landing angle. Okay. Now, with all that being said, those numbers are good.
Okay.
Okay. So is there something particular that's kind of getting back to what we talked about a little bit before? Something particular that other than the miss?
Right.
Okay. That's pretty much the big one, is trying to get that I would say dispersion. I mean, hitting a 6-iron 210, just using kind of a mid number there.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're hitting into a hard driving range.
Right.
So it's rolling out, maybe rolls out a little bit more than what it would
On a
here.
Yeah.
Unless it's super dry and things are hard. But anyway, from that standpoint, so that's a ton of distance for a 6-iron.
Okay.
Now, so trying to bring in the dispersion a little bit, be a little more consistent. You know, if with that being a relatively softer shaft in regard, I can see where that flip miss, I mean, that's our swing,
Right.
but all of a sudden that thing just kicks and whips on you, and
Right.
it just pulls that way, or you hit it a little bit off, open, out on the toe, and the thing opens up a little bit on you, and that's
It goes
why you
right.
get get the other side.
Yeah.
So, okay. But numbers wise, efficiency, launch, spin, 89 feet high, landing at 40, 41, that'd be nothing wrong with that.
No?
I'd
Okay.
love it to land at 42 to 44,
Okay.
but that means we need more spin probably, potentially.
Okay.
Because spin, height, and landing angle all are connected, but it's like a teeter-totter.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have some lower spin, which might give me some more distance, but I gotta make sure I keep the height to make sure the landing angle's good. Doesn't do me any good to lose all my spin. It goes out there 8 million miles, and I can't ever hit a 6-iron onto the green without, landing it 20, 30 yards short and letting
Right.
it roll up. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that doesn't work.
Right.
Okay? So, not bad, everything's good.
Okay.
Awesome. You can put yours away, and you gotta start somewhere. But do know as we go through and fit shafts first, we're gonna use the same head all the way through.
Okay.
It's a Titleist T150. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay? But the only differences we're gonna see when we hit the golf ball is what the shaft does.
Holy cow. That bad boy's thin.
All right, you are all set.
Just aligning it up with the ball and how thin it is so different to me.
Oh, so you want me to get you something a little fatter to hit?
No.
You're fine.
See, I miss-hit that, and the miss wasn't as much as it was with mine.
Yeah, I think you're gonna find it's gonna be very much.
Yeah. 233 on a fucking miss-hit.
Talk to me a little bit about what it sounds like that was a little bit consistently kind of a little heavy.
It feels heavier, but it feels good at the same time.
Okay. And how'd you feel like it went into the golf ball? I felt like you kind of hit a little heavy, a little behind it, on a lot of them.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. It's a workout.
He's in trouble. He's already talking about it.
Yeah, I was running with my kids at the gym, and I'm gonna hang in there.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
A little heavy on that one?
No, it feels a lot better, honestly.
Well, that one you missed. So if you hit it, just let me know.
Yeah.
Make it go away real quick.
See, now my misses are left. That one felt good.
And that's a good example of, okay, the spin's at 47.
Okay.
But we've got the height. And so we're landing at 43.7, 44, 43.7, right in the middle. But 108 feet high, 43.7.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay.
And what was it
This
like?
was 90. This needs to be 5,500, 5,200 kind of thing.
Okay.
It's that kind of that
Tartar.
type thing I was telling you about in regards to what we're doing. But you can also see there's the extra yards too.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot more.
Yeah.
Feels good though. I like it. Average 215, 230. Landing angle short.
Ended up being too low. You hit it heavy, didn't you?
I did. I hit that one slightly fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels so good though. I mean, even hitting it bad, it's still. That one came off the open club face off the hill a little bit.
Hold your head. push fade we were talking about, but at least it didn't snap on you.
No, yeah, that.
And it died. That's the other good thing that some things we'll talk about as we get further into it. The nice thing about that is, okay, you mishit that.
Yeah.
That was not good. It died. It didn't go 220, 230 that way.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
227. I mean, I'm smoking this thing. A miss is a miss in the fairway. It's a fairway
That's
hitter,
right.
though.
It's down the middle. It's still in the ballpark. Still in the field.
Yeah. And this is a club that I rarely hit, too.
6 iron?
Yeah, I'd probably hit it maybe 3 times a month, depending on what course I'm using or playing at. Are all these shafts the same length? That one felt a lot better.
You put it in the top 3?
Yeah.
You put this shaft in the
Yeah,
top 3?
I like that one.
Which one out of these 3? Probably this one.
Yep.
But which one does this one? You said it's one of the best ones.
I think it might be this one I really like.
Yes, that one's one you really like.
Yeah.
Then we just hit this one just a little bit ago. That was a little bit before.
So it'd be
We're gonna go
these
kinda
two
go
and that one.
These 2?
Yeah, and that one. Yeah. Ooh, I need a fat, greasy burger after this one. I'm gonna feel the arteries clogging. That.
Did it any harder?
If you really want me to go another gear, I think I could do it.
Middle.
Yeah, that one felt extremely good. And the ball that I typically play is that TaylorMade TP5X.
Okay.
I just,
So good spinny ball.
yeah.
That's a good thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what I would recommend anyway.
This one just feels so natural to me.
Love that shot, by the way.
Yeah, I love the way this club feels. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, now I'm just getting tired.
It only rolled out 10 yards, 11 yards.
I like that.
In here,
Right.
109 landing at 45.
So do you,
That, from
5 yard
6
difference, like out on the course, you think, given course conditions?
You're going to hit this, I would say, because of what I see here, these numbers are going to be almost identical.